So I'm at a very interesting point in my trading career. Late last year, I thought around this time my account balance would be like at a bigger balance than what it is. And since my account balance is like literally on its last 17%, I was like, you know what? I think it's a good idea to like swing trade the rest of this account because it'll allow me to like risk more without even trying to risk more. The way this account got where it was because when I came to PTA early last year, I tried to swing trade and like your stop losses are so big that when they get hit, you lose like a 10% of your account. And if this account does blow, I'm gonna be trading demo for the rest of the year because one goal I made to myself this year is that I don't want to fund. But for now, this week was like the first week where I like deliberately documented every day I took a trade, and this is what it went like. So my analysis for this week is simple. We're looking at USD. When I see it reach at this green fair value gap, there's two levels to be determined because here we're looking at that high. That's the DXY, by the way. If the DXY is going higher, I want to see Euro go lower. So I've worked go do, but other than that, we're going to be entering in position. Yeah, last week we left the balance here. For the loss we took on Friday. To think that this thing was like once upon a time floating, but regardless, now we're about to like just take sell positions. We're gonna take one, and we'll determine through the day if we get to enter more. So to give more detail about this trade, is that this is not a typical 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. This is not your typical 1 to 3. This is basically a 2 to 1 type of trade. So yeah, as I was saying, take profit is there, and as you can see, like this trade is really not a good risk to reward ratio. But like I'm working on this thing where like I'm not trying to be like an RR warrior type of situation. Yeah, that's the trade so long. We'll see how it plays out. So the point of this video for me is like to document my thought processes. I don't really care about my analysis, you know. I just care about like what I'm thinking, because I know guys, I believe I can trade, but I feel like my psychology is what's stopping me from like seeing the results and from seeing the results actualized in my account. So okay, cool. So we just came back from the whack, and now we'll just look at the charts right now. So left it on the dollar index. Just on the daily, price is moving up. And this is the part where I didn't get to analyze like the hourly time frame. But what I like from the hourly time frame is this right here. We'll just rename it relative equal lows, just because I like those lows how they look. I don't think price is gonna go back to this heavy gap, but if it does, I don't mind. Keyword, I don't mind. I was like, I don't want to see price going into that yellow fair value gap, but if it did go into it, I really didn't mind. So yeah, by the end of Monday, ended the day on the loss, but emotionally I was still good. Like I still believed in the setup. I didn't think my stop loss was gonna hit, you know. So yeah, then when we look at the phone, looks like it's starting to play, but I wouldn't be surprised if it starts going against me, you know. Yeah. When we went into Tuesday, I woke up, I analyzed, and basically what I thought that day was I wanted to see price tap properly into that fair value gap, the yellow one, that properly tap into it and like claim it and be like, hey, I'm here to claim this fair value gap, and just react off it and just start selling. I'm pretty much done with the analysis, and again, I like what we did. Okay, if we look at price right here, if price does come back and just like take it again, that would allow the euro to like also go higher. That would just be like another entry. So right now I'm just gonna enter on the trade and stop loss, same as sort of yesterday, you know. Just to get myself in this position. I really do believe in it. So yeah, we'll see how price books today. But other than that, not hesitating at all. I still believe in this trade. Heavily still believe in it. What I did instead is I just set like a sell limit at the highest point I thought price was gonna go and reverse it. Looks like we just got missed by like a sell limit right there. How do you remove this thing? Sell limit anchored into this favorite gap right there. It's that yellow one on the chart. Anchored right there. So got missed. So I guess we're just gonna be watching for like in the next 2 hours to see if we get a play back into this favorite gap, or if we're just gonna play here, get a play of like some breakup block type of situation. We'll honestly see what happens. I'm not really bummed out. So yeah, if anything, I believe in the setup a lot more. So we'll see what happens. Past me, when like I didn't get triggered into a trade, would have been like so mad. Past me would have even wanted to enter the trade right there, execution. But I'm at a point where like if I miss a trade, whether that's me deliberately not entering the trade at a specific time or like a limit order not being filled, there's like a sense of joyness and being like, hey, it's fine dog, it's chill, these things will repeat, you understand? You don't have to be in this trade, because I understand, I've journaled so many times where these moves genuinely repeat. Like I genuinely believe that, like I genuinely have seen proof of price do the exact same thing day in and day out. Looking at the trade now, it looks a bit positive. Let's see. Still looking at red screen, equity 4. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Again, didn't anticipate a play into this fair value gap right there, but when I was playing here, sort of made me anxious. But immediately when we saw this, if we break there, my anxious is chilling. My anxious is chilling. When we break there, we're taking partials. But yeah, it looks like that's how price decided to play out today. I don't anticipate it to move any further today, but we'll see if they have anything else to offer. But I think we're down for today. Like I don't see any more movement. But yeah. So yeah, yesterday's trade still holding the same position. Honestly, still confident in it. I don't think I'm being played anytime. Like I'm gonna be incorrect. If anything, I just wanna emphasize this. Where's that rectangle? I don't want to see that area touched.
Can you tell us why you don't want to see it touched?
That's a fair value gap.
Okay.
So that's a fair value gap. And where we're trading currently right now, it's a fair value gap. So it's like 2 fair value gaps in a row. So I want to see that the one on top not being touched. I don't want to see this one here touched, and it looks like we're doing that. Other than that, we'll see if today's the day where we get to take our first partial. The time is like what time? It's like 9:45, and it's like what the trade is looking like. This moment in time. Just took it on the daily. That's what it's looking like. So we're basically waiting for the lows right here to be broken. Then that stop losses will be moved till that level. Then partial one trade will be taken off, because like it's practically 3 trades. So one trade will be taken off. Probably this one will be taken off. Or maybe the middle one. We'll see how we feel tomorrow. One of them is going to be taken off.
Is this nigga serious? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So, same situation. Woke up, life was too busy. So we're just, catching up on the trade. Like I said, last night everything was looking promising. But today morning when I was like writing down my journal, I was like a bit of hesitant. But I decided to trust the process, I just decided to what? Let's market things, they'll do what they do, and they'll be how they do. So look at it, sitting nicely. Daily time frame, that's how it's looking. Since we broke those lows over here,
You see the profit?
we can take partials. So I'm gonna ask you, which one do you think I should close here?
I think close the 17.
The 17.
And both of them.
Now, I only wanna close one,
Close the 17.
cause like there's take profit here.
Close
and
the
take,
highest one that you open.
why?
Because then the market at least, when it traces, you at least have some of the profit.
Okay, so I'm gonna close the middle one.
So how much does this translate to in rands?
Maybe like R1. But it's not about
profits.
it's not about the figures right now. At the moment, I'm just trying to grow this account to 10K. I'm just trying to prove to myself that I have the skill. Okay, so that's what it's looking like. That's what we're looking like. We reduced the stop from up here till there. This is the daily time frame. Necessarily don't like the fact that it's like this, but it looks like we're still gonna close it down as candle. Tomorrow this is gonna get booked. Would like to see this get booked. Because like up there we don't really have anything attractive, right? So your price might really act corrective from here, or like we just deliver straight to the green favorable gap and price would have played out or will play out just the way I anticipated to play out. But other than that, I'm really kind of not stressed. I think it's a good trade so long. My only fear, if I'm like being 100 completely honest, is that if price comes back and runs to my stop loss, I would have not made profit on this trade, but I would have like managed this trade better than my previous trade, just because this time I did take partials. Last time I didn't take partials, and that's just because I was not really in the right frame of mind type of situation. Because if I was, partials should have been taken. Till tomorrow we'll see if that green fair value gap gets booked. That brings us to today, where the green fair value gap didn't get booked, but the fear that I was fearing is no more present. So we're just gonna open trading view. Look at that, we're just practically shy of the green fair value gap, but regardless I wanna see those relative equal lows inside the green fair value gap get booked. But again, I'm no more fearful of the fact that if my trade goes up and my stop loss gets hit, that I'm gonna lose all my profits, because we basically created a fair value gap today. So what I'm anticipating for Monday is to tap this fair value gap and just enter another trade. If we tap in here and we're pushing down, my stop is getting reduced to, honestly, might be just that high right here, that high right there, or like just at that low of that daily fair value gap up here. But yeah, as much as the green fair value gap did not book, I do not think we are not selling next week. I still think we're selling. So that's what we're ending on. If you look at that history, that's the partials we took. When was it? Wednesday, Thursday, not sure. And these are the losses we took last week.